today I'm Yoga Genie, and today I'm going to be speaking about Reiki and the attunement and my treatment. So I'm going to give you an introduction. What is Reiki? So Reiki is a Japanese word and it translates to universal energy. So Rei is a spiritual wisdom and ki is a life force energy. And Reiki isn't religious, and it's not positive or negative, and the energy healing is based on the chakras, like the 7 chakras, and about like healing them and aligning them into place. So it's so important that all of our chakras are activated, otherwise they wouldn't have a strong alignment. And the benefits of Reiki: it balances your energy, it increases your creativity, it increases awareness, it heals your whole body, increases energy, releases stress, releases emotions, and it aligns and opens your chakras. Like what I was saying, it takes away all that stagnant energy, and it just makes room for the chakras to be aligned and to be awakened. It's deeply relaxing, and it improves your sleep. So there's 3 pillars of Reiki. The Gassho is the meditation. The Reij-ho is the please and thank you, the turning your Reiki energy on and off. And the Chiryo is the treatment. So we're going to go through the pillars. So the Gassho is when you place your hands together, make sure there's a space in between your middle finger, and start off with 2 minutes meditation and gradually increasing it to 20 minutes. The Reij-ho is like turning your Reiki on and off. So when your Reiki is turned on, your hands can feel warm or tingly. So like you get a sensation when the Reij-ho is turned on that you're ready to start your treatment. So when in Reij-ho, there is like a prayer that you start. It's kind of like I ask my Reiki's guides, spirits, angels and the divines to assist me with the healing of, and then you say your name 3 times, whoever the person you are healing, to please remove my ego and make me an empty conduit for the energy to flow. And then you have a closing prayer or mantra as well, and it goes like this: I completely seal this Reiki treatment with divine love and gratitude. Thanks to my Reiki guides, spirits, angels and divine. And then you say please and thank you, because you got to be polite when you're a Reiki practitioner. And then we're going to go through the Chiryo. This was my favorite part of the practice. I really enjoyed doing the Chiryo, and I'm still doing it for the 21 days. It's just a really good time to just self heal yourself with your hands. It's amazing. So the Chiryo treatment, the palms of your hands always face down towards the body, and the fingers and thumbs are together. And you use 2 hands for the treatment, and always remember to take your jewelry off, as Reiki loves to collect in jewelry. So if you're doing the treatment for yourself, it's okay if you have the jewelry on, but make sure that if you do Reiki to other people, if you continue to do like Reiki 2 and 3, that you make sure that you take your jewelry off. So it's important. So then these are the Chiryo, the self-healing positions. So you cover your eyes first, then you cover your ears, You got your hands behind the head, your hands on your throat and neck area, your solar plexus, your heart center, your mid-abdomen, your lower abdomen, your knees, your right and left calf, your right and left side of foot, the top of the shoulders and the low neck area, the upper mid and lower back area. And then you do the 21 days of self-healing. You make sure you keep a journal. You aim for 20 minutes a day, self-healing Chiryo. And then you adjust to what you need depending on how you're feeling. So then make sure that if you're going through any pain or discomfort, like if it was a headache or you got sore knees or anything that's causing you or any trouble or anything, just make sure that you spend more time on that particular area, so that your Chiryo might mean that you have to spend more time on that area to release that stagnant energy. And make sure that your energy is balanced and as healthy, especially if you want to study Reiki too. But it's good. This Chiryo is really, I find it's just doing some self-care every day. It's just that cause stagnant energy. We just kind of need to keep on top of it. And it's just a lovely way of taking care of yourself. You know, it's lovely. I think it's lovely. It's really nice. So I had an attunement, and I did it actually in the nighttime. And I just want to speak about that. So an attunement is when you receive Reiki healing recorded, or it could be live, but it could be also recorded. Like what I'm saying is, it could be recorded and you can just listen to it, or you can actually just play it back for whenever you feel you need to, or it could be live as well. And I felt the next day, it kind of hit me the next day. I had like a release of emotions. It was a very like emotional day. So I felt like overwhelmed, and a lot of like I was upset about some things. So it can actually release emotions, and it's amazing how powerful an attunement can be. I didn't realize how it could be so powerful, because when I've received Reiki treatments from face-to-face Reiki practitioners, it's been a different feeling. So it's amazing how you can feel with just the power of healing online. And I found that like as well, I enjoyed doing the journaling as well, and just kind of like taking in each day and being grateful for learning this practice. It's quite nice. So I learned also that you start your day with principles, and you can stick them on your wall or wherever you like, on your fridge or something that you look at every day. And it goes like this: just for today, I will give thanks for many blessings. Just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will not be angry. Just for today, I will do my work honestly. Just for today, I will be kind to my neighbors and every living thing. I just thought that was so nice, you know, how you can live by those principles. It's just such a nice way of, you know, starting your day. It's really, really nice. So I'm just going to speak briefly about the history of Reiki. So the history of Reiki, it started like 10,000 years ago from these Tibetan monks. And it was by Dr. Mikao Yuzu. And he was born in 1865 and to 1926. And he was like a medical doctor. And then he was a religious chola as well. And he was a world traveler. And he was looking for the secret to like healing touch. And then he opened a clinic in Harajuku in Japan, and he went to the slums of Kyoto. And he also worked with the unhoused population. And he wanted to have people to get better, you know. But in order for people to get better, I find in these days, people are very stubborn in their ways. People don't want to believe in what you're doing, but they do what they have to do to get better, to improve. Then they have to want to get better. And people just, I find that like people also, they're not bothered to actually treat themselves. They'd rather live in discomfort. They just want to hang on to this discomfort and disease for a number of reasons, because it's just more comfortable sometimes. They can't see a different way of living because they just want to have to feel for it to work. And that's why I find that you come across people in all walks of life, and you find that their way of healing is totally different than my way of healing or my way of telling them about it. They just don't want to listen. They think it's, oh no, I don't want that or something. But actually, when you see the results and the benefits of actually Reiki, it's quite astounding, like how amazing it is. But I think overall, I would recommend Reiki to anybody that is going through any sort of turmoil in their life, as it's very, very powerful. And I've learned quite a lot about just the chakras as well, and even actually balancing the chakras with your pendulum. How you know when the pendulum is working, whether it goes yes and whether it goes no, which way it does as well. I thought that was quite interesting as well. It's and working with crystals as well, like keeping a crystal in your bag as well, and meditating with a crystal as well. They can really help your day as well. And there's such an amazing array of color, like quartz can come in all different colors as well. Yeah, so basically it's all about color of the crystals, chakras, aligning the chakras, and about universal energy and how you turn your energy on and off, and how you can actually do your self-healing every day. It's amazing. So I hope you enjoyed this Reiki session, and I hope it explains all of the pillars of Reiki healing. But yeah, I really enjoyed the Chiryo treatment, and I will continue to do it for my 21 days. And you do find you come up with so many things in each day. Like every day is a different day, and what you see and what you overcome, like each day is like healing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Reiki, and I will see you next week, next week's video. Thank you.